Okay. Good morning and welcome back. Thank you for coming back to listen to me talk and look at me do my makeup. Before we get into the video, I hope that you are subscribed and that you like and that you got on your notifications so we can keep doing this often, girl. So I'm just gonna do simple glam, nothing major, like a look that I wear every day. So let's get into it. My fan is gonna make a debut kind of often, honey, because I'm hot, really hot. Okay, so we're gonna start off with priming. This is something that I have to do. I remember when I didn't really know much about priming and I didn't do it, but once I did start doing it, game changer. So I'm using a moisturizing primer because lately I've been feeling like my skin, especially my face, has been kind of dry. So I'm using one that's a little moisturizing, which is the Too Faced Hangover RX. So I like to rub it and rub it and rub it till I feel like it's all soaked in. Also put it on my neck too. I know that's probably extra, but extra is my middle name. So after that, I take a translucent powder and I set my primer onto my face. Because Lord, I do this because it helps my makeup last so much longer. I seen it when it was like a thing on YouTube when people start doing that, and I was like, let me try it. And it really does work. So if you want your makeup to last longer, get you a translucent powder, put it on before you put on your foundation, and watch. Even in the summertime, because you know I'm in Texas, so it gets hot and it still lasted. Not only do I get hot, I sweat. Oh, I sweat so easily, so fast. I hate being hot. I'm hot right now. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me I got the translucent on my white dress. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm scared to wipe it because what? Oh. Okay. It came off. I guess it won't be like white no more. It'll just be eggshell white. Oh, I need to be that close to me anyways to see two different color whites. Okay, so next I am going to put on my foundation after I choose which one I want to wear. And I can't find the one that I've been wearing lately. No, what is I doing? Well, it looks like it's going to be a Dior day. Let me use my Dior foundation, and then if you care, the shade that I use is 5N, and I'm sure that is for. But excuse me, I always put like a little bit of brain fart, foundation mixing. It's yellow, so my skin is kind of golden. So even some stuff that's neutral, when I put it on, it looks like, once it settles, it still looks like red to me. So I put a yellow foundation mixer with my foundation to balance it out and give it like the golden shade that I want it to have. And I just mix it on my hand like so. I know it probably looks so weird on camera. It probably don't look like the right color, but we're gonna see. Because just like everybody in life, I'm winging it. Because it can be fixed. Everything can be fixed with patience. Okay. So then I apply it. I know it looks crazy. But work with me. Work with your girl. Okay, so I apply my foundation a little. I build it up. See how that melted in? And I don't know if it makes a difference to some people, but whenever I apply my foundation with a brush, I always like to tap it. Tap and pull. It's almost like it gives me more coverage because I do have like some discoloration on my skin, because if I do get a breakout, I don't know whose skin is like this, but if I get a breakout, I don't even have to touch it. You know how some people are like, it's a little yellow on camera, but don't worry about it because in person, I look good. Back to what I was saying, if I get a breakout, even if I don't touch it, it leaves like a dark mark. So me and my esthetician has been working on balancing my skin out. Trying to figure out why it doesn't. I put a little bit more foundation, but now I just use the Dior by itself. And tap, tap, tap. Blend, blend, blend. Until I feel like I got a shade that I'm comfortable with. And if you think I'm giving ghost face killer on the camera, mind your business. Okay? Because it won't be for long. Wait till I tie all this together. It's just the camera and the lighting. That's all. So just mind the business that pays you. Okay. So the next thing I do is my contour. Well, the next thing I'm gonna do today, because I notice a lot when I do my makeup, I always switch it up. Like sometimes I will do my makeup completely backwards. I'll start with, they call it reverse painting. I'll do my contour and all the other stuff first and then put my foundation on. So don't be surprised if you watch me again another day and I'm doing something completely different. So I do my contour a little bit above my cheekbones, because I like it to be, or give a lifted look, because I like my cheekbones and I want you to like them too, and in order for you to like them, you gotta see them, right? I know, girl, I know. Whoa. Okay, so I placed my contour where I want it to be, and today I am going to blend with a brush instead of a beauty blender. If I can find it, but I can't. Y'all ain't never got two things that match. Eggs, no bacon. Okay, so now I blend my neck. I will blend down because I wanted to cover up. No, you didn't. Okay, so now back to what I was saying. Now we're blending. Now as you've seen on my jawline, I blend it down because I like to cover my double chin and give the illusion of snatched. But on my forehead, I also blend down and up because I want it to be into my hairline, because I want it to look natural. I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, her hair, you know, looking real cute, and then white. I don't want that, girl. So blend it into the hairline best you can. And if you're anything like me, I will say, I don't know if it makes a difference, because you know some people like to do their hair first before they do their makeup. But you know how if you do your hair and then you lay down your baby hairs and stuff, and then you do your makeup, and then it's like if you're blending, I hate doing that, because if I start blending like my edge control or something down, 2 days later, boom, got a whole planet on my forehead. So be careful. Okay, so for my cheekbones, I'll blend, but I'll go up. Because when we get at our golden years, you don't want that skin down, girl. Blend up. Plus, you want your cheekbones to give the illusion of lifted. Lifted and gifted. So I'm going to blend that. All the way out. And then also, if you notice too, like when I'm not blending up, I'm tapping it, because that one little spot where the line is, I don't want it there. I want everything to look good and just blend it. You don't want to make no food and your food be just looking all blotchy and stuff, and it's like, okay, you got this right here and that right there. You want it all to look, come together and just look delicious. Well, that's how I want my face to look. I want my face to look delicious. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then for my nose contour, I don't know if you would, because this is not the bridge of your nose, this is just like the, whatever it is. I like to blend it down into the natural crease that's right there, because I want to have that shadow. Like I said, I don't want it to be like noticeable, like it's just a dark line, but I just want us to give the illusion of a shadow, so I can give some shine to this nose of mine, because she's there, sitting in the middle of my face. So the line that I put for the contour on my nose, I try to keep the same shape that I put it on my face, but just like blend it and dab it in. Dab it in. Dab. Okay. Anywho. So once I have finished with that, I go into my concealer. I don't even think I told y'all what kind of contour I use, even though I know you've probably seen it. It was the Fenty contour stick. So now I'm going to use ColourPop concealer. It's in the shade medium dark 120W. I don't know why I'm obsessed with this, but I have all these other concealers, but I only use this one. That's okay. So I know it's been a big thing about people saying the placement of your concealer, but to each his own to me. What are you looking for, Moses? She wanna look out the window. Okay. Then I let it dry a little bit so that when I blend it in, it's not like going away as I blend. It's staying put and doing its job and concealing instead of being watered down by the beauty blender coming off. Dry it. Okay. That was long enough. So I'm gonna start with my forehead first. Why? I don't know. I just do. Start with her. Blend her out. And something I like to do is once I blend that out, I go back with the same brush that I put my foundation on with, and then just like blend around the edges a little bit. Pixie, can you find something to do? So that everything just melts together, because then you have my foundation, my contour, and then my highlight, and then you just bring it all together. Blend her in. Go down the bridge of my nose. Then I start with my under eyes. I start with the bottom of the concealer before I start working my way up and blending like the inside part, because I like to spread the bottom a little bit more and bring her up. I got an oval head, so I like my eyes to be. Bring her up. Okay, and then once I'm satisfied with how I'm blending the outside of my eye, then I go to the inside. So I just got this beauty blender and I wet it or made it damp, but it feels dry. Well, I mean, okay, no, it don't. It don't. I'm doing the most. It's giving what it's supposed to give, I guess. So the part where I went up, now I'm just blending that all together, so I won't have that harsh line. And I keep blending until I'm satisfied. Okay. So I feel like, what is going on? I feel like I'm out of breath. And no, I don't got no COVID, so don't do it. Don't even do it. I don't got no COVID. So I'll add just a little bit more. Blend it at an angle now. Just right here in like that little triangle of my face. I just want to blend it right there. Pixie, where you crawling at? just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make sure I don't have that harsh line. And then I'm going to go in my translucent powder, but this time it's going to be a lighter shade, because the one I used before I started was one that was like a skin tone shade. It was the Laura Mercier medium deep, but now I'm going to use the translucent for my under eye. So let's smooth it out first. Ma'am, she making so much noise. If I blow it, that would have been a disaster. Okay, I got it. Okay, smooth out your under eye. And I apply my translucent. I don't like to put a lot, nor do I like to bake. I actually like to blend it once I put it on. Kind of. Just a little bit on my forehead, a little on my chin. Even though I didn't put concealer right here, I tend to like put a lighter powder because I like the high points of my face to be like, because when you see me, you're gonna see. Then I put concealer powder down the bridge of my nose. Now that I might let it sit a little bit until I dust everything off. And go up the side of my nose with like the remainder. And then I also like to use a tapered brush to get powder and do under my cheekbones to like define it a little bit more before I put my bronzer on. This perfume, well, it's like a perfume set, and I layered 2 different perfumes together. Oh my god, and it smells so good. And every time I go like this or do anything, or I'm just smelling myself in general, and I smell so good. Oh, it smells good. Now I will bronze my face. Use my Fenty bronzer in Mocha Mama, and I just go around the perimeter of my face. I like to start at my forehead though, so it won't be too much in one spot because I got a lot of forehead. I got enough forehead to go around. When I get to here, I'm still going up. Blend her up. Then we do that same exact thing on the other side. meal prepping and eating good. But the double chin say, girl, you gonna have to fight me to leave. And I'm ready. I'll fight you. So you got to go, girl. But in the meantime, we just gonna cover you up. So now I take a fluffy brush and just dust off the powder I had here. Because I don't like to leave it on my under there too long, because I don't like it to look like white or ashy. And dust her off. Forehead. Look, I got makeup on my lips. Okay. Now, I keep having to catch my breath. What happened to my brush? Y'all, how did my brush crack? How did it crack like that? Boy. Where's my eyebrow pencil? I'm getting mad. Y'all remember that video? He was like, I want a chicken sandwich. Some waffle fries. That's how I feel about my brush right now. How it split down the middle. That's odd. Pixie, come on now. What you doing? So, I brush my brows up. I wish I can be like, no, I don't. I don't wish I can be like other people. I was about to say how they put their brow gel on first. I don't like that. I don't know why. I don't like it. I like to fill them in first, and then I'll apply the gel where I feel like it needs to be. But the way I start my brows is I start a line like at the bottom. I like them to still look natural in a way. And I do the feathering effect towards the front of my brow. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. What is that saying that they say with your brows, that they're supposed to be, what is it? Sisters but not twins, or like fraternal and not identical? It's something. Don't know. But it relates to like your brows can still look good, but they don't have to be like super perfect, I guess. I don't know. But do the same thing under my brows, but now I'm just gonna apply concealer like to my lids as like a base. Yo, I think my camera is like acting like it's trying to overheat, girl. We both in here hot. Well, I'm not hot no more. I'm cooled off, but she is ready to clock out. Okay. So I just basically placed the concealer on my lid where I want it to be. Another flat brush, but it's kind of a little fluffier than the one I just used. And blend it out. Because next, I'm going to place down some eyeshadow. Now, normally, depending on the look I'm going for, I would use like a flatter, kind of like a fluffier looking brush, and I would place the eyeshadow and then blend it out. But since I'm not going for anything special, I'm just going to dust it on a little bit above the crease of my eye. And I like to put it on kind of in circles because that helps with blending it in to me. Nothing is worse than eyeshadow that looks blotchy. Blend her out. That was giving what I wanted it to give, but not really. There we go. Now we got a little color going on. Like I said, I like to keep it a little bit above the crease of my eye and blend it. See. Just that simple. That's all I want. And then I'm gonna put blush on. I think I'll do like an orange blush, which is one that I got like from Sephora. It's their brand. I love it. And I put it like at the top of my cheekbone. Apples in my cheek, and I still go upward. And then I tend to like put some on my nose. before I break my other foundation, I'm gonna set my face. And then I bought an eyeliner. I mean, not an eyeliner. I'm just all discombobulated. A lip liner. And then if you can tell, I already have like a natural outlining of my lip. So I like to use a lip liner that's kind of like close to the shade of my lip lining. So I'll put on some chapstick. Y'all, I need to clean up my makeup desk. It's stuff everywhere. I know you can hear it. It's okay. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna get it done. I apply my lip liner. On chapstick and lip liner, nothing else. Sometimes I might put like a nude, blend it. Sometimes I won't. I like to keep it simple on an everyday basis because I can go all out. So, and there you have it. This is my everyday makeup look. Very simple but very cute. So I hope you like it. Thank you for joining me. I hope I see you next time. Make sure you come back. Turn on your notifications so you never miss anything. Thank you. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day.